Thanks, yes, all in and all out, and slowly away Mystica with the white cap, and Niche is the first to break. Niche the first to go on in the Madagans 1,000 guineas from Lyric Fantasy. Close up after these for Dubai, that's Dave Flower, then Zarani Sidiana now with the red cap, and on the outside comes Ajfan. But it's Niche and Lester Piggott who lead the Guineas field through the first quarter of a mile. And Niche is being followed by Lyric Fantasy, and then Ajfan with Dave Flower, Zarani Sidiana, then for France Wixon. After these comes Forlorna with Secretary towards the outside. The back markers, last of all, in fact, is Sayyedati. And coming down towards halfway, it's over to Graham. Good.
And it's still Leicester on Niche leading from Lyric Fantasy in second place, and then Ajfan racing wide, pushed along is Zarani Sidiana. And running well, Dave Flower, and I must say at this stage, Elizabeth Bay with quite a bit of racing to do there. She is second from the right of the picture, being pushed along. On the extreme right is Stella Mystica, and they're well past the halfway stage, and it's Niche leading. Leicester just looks over to see where the others are. Lyric Fantasy running a big race, so too Ajfan on the left of the picture. Sayyedati after that slow start coming with a run, that's on the extreme left. Orange colours also further left is Sacrage. Elizabeth Bay with quite a bit to do, and they've passed the two. Up front, it's a wide open race. Niche still has it under Lester Piggott, but Lyric Fantasy in the yellow jacket is after her. Sayyedati the far side in blue. Sacrage in orange on the stand side. Forlorna tries to come with a run, but it's Sayyedati and Walter Swinburne that swoop to take the race inside the final furlong, and Sayyedati's going to take it up the post. Sayyedati is the winner. Niche is the photo with Ajfan second and third, then Forlorna and Dave Flower, followed by Zarani Sidiana, and behind these came Lyric Fantasy. The last four were, well, Wixon was last but one, and last of all was Stella Mystica, and also towards the rear that was Star Family Friend. And so the result then of this, the Madagans 1,000 guineas, it's gone to number 7, Sayyedati, in the colours of Mohammed Obaida, trained here at Newmarket by Clive Britton, ridden by Walter Swinburne, his 7th winner of the season and his 7th classic success. The 4-to-1 winner of this, the Madagans 1,000 guineas. And Walter there, well, I thought Sayyedati was a little bit slowly out of the stalls, didn't get the best of runs early. It's a photo for second place between Niche and the fast finishing Ajfan, but Walter Swinburne on Sayyedati, this daughter of Shadid out of Dubai, came home up the hill. Walter Swinburne just had to show her the whip, and coming home up Periscope, and he's got another winner. You'd never believe it, would you?
What a great race. Well, Clive Britton was right. The excuses he made were valid ones after all. Sayyedati was very slowly away. Walter has had to take her right over to the far rail to find a clear run, but at this stage Richard Hallam's hopes must have been high. Niche with the white face has been in front from the start, and Lyric Fantasy still cruising at her quarters. What a wonderful race this little filly runs for 7 furlongs, even for more than 7 furlongs, because it's only there that she begins to weaken. Ajfan, you see in the white noseband, running on well, but now Sayyedati's begun the run that decides the race over on the far rail.
And really does excel in these big races, Walter Swinburne. Kept her well settled, been behind early on, and then produced her with a run up that far rail, and it was decisive. She just put a couple of lengths between herself and the others in a matter of strides, and Niche really stuck to her guns well. She'd made most of the running throughout, and well, they were